Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. The Washington Wizards beat.
Substitutions, Memphis. Stepping in for Washington, number 15.
Wall to Beal. To Porter. Wall. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Cashes in for 2.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Memphis with the rock. To Dylan Brooks. Off the assist.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court comes Wall. They trail by 7. Howard. Shot from the lane won't go. Temple sizing up Beal. Down low Anderson. To Dylan Brooks. Anderson. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Over to the right side. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Kyle Anderson. From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. Defense, making the ball carrier work. To Wall. Porter. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Knocked loose. Wizards come up with it. To Beal. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No good. To Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks. Now a steal by Washington. Whoa! What a finish!
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 3, Bradley Beal.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. From long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first quarter. The Grizzlies out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And
All right, let's do it. Substitutions, Memphis. Substitutions, Washington.
it's Washington with the basketball.
I got ball. I'm on D. I'm on D. Screen, I got your help.
Curling inside. No good. Oh, look. From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 6...
The opening tip, one by...
Subbing in for Washington, number 42. Entering the game.
Gilgeous Alexander to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Number 15.
To Ball.
Me and you. Keep coming left.
That's denied by Howard.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Ball. It was right there.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
And a throwdown.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 15.
Lonzo controls the offense. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope up against the 8-time All-Star. Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Lonzo with it. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. Tyson Chandler defended by the former Hoya. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Shot from in close, no good. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. And out of Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Caldwell Pope here against Morris. Porter with the block. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Wizards out in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
To Howard. Trying to cash in. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
I'm on D.
Caldwell Pope. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure...
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Los Angeles, they have it to James. To Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James, 3 for 3 in this first half. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
All right, let's do it.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle.
James up against Porter.
Stepping in for the Wizards, number 15.
LeBron James, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Here comes the screen. Wall to Howard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Oh, yeah, we're coming right back to you.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Josh Hart. To James. Ball. That no good. Off the mark. Porter. To Howard. Here comes the screen. Wall.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Find to shoot for Washington. To Howard. And the rebound comes down to Ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. Ball into the front court. Down 2. Big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Wall. From the painted area, won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Shot from the lane won't go. Here's LeBron for 2. Jumper's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Wall. And he finishes at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Deep two there, won't go. Flushes it home. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Lakers up on the scoreboard after two. The Wizards have themselves a tie after 2 quarters of action. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game drive. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
LeBron James was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Here comes the screen. Ball. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Into the front court. It's Wall. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Ball to Josh Hart. Here's LeBron for 2 and hits off a killer step back.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
drive, but he can't get it to go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for two.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lonzo Ball with the rock to James. Sizing up the defense. LeBron guarded by Green. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over. Oh! He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Tyson Chandler against the former Hoya. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Ball to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Gets to the basket and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Ball brings the rock up court to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Ball with it up top. His guy's down three. To Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket inside.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
LeBron with it up top. Down three. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Can't miss those. That's the end of the third quarter. Wizards have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Knocked loose. Wizards come up with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Runner's good there.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
The pass taken away.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
James sizing up Beal. Drives, but shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Goes 2 for 2. Lakers ball. James to Beasley. Now Now a steal by Washington.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Rondo into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Fires the three. Rebound taken by Wall. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
LeBron into the front court. They're down three. To Beasley. It's James. Off the mark. Well contested. Wizards with the basketball. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards edged out a close victory in today's game.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards. The Lakers lost a tight one.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving and enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Your boy QJB. I gotta show you all these dunks coming from the one. They were dunking everything. Let's get it. Oh, the one had it looking like a dunk contest out there today. Dunking everything down. I gotta leave it at that. Your boy QJB signing out. I gotta check out some more of these dunks. Peace.